Yes, sir!
First blood. You have been slain. You have been slain. You have been slain.
In death,
He has destroyed a turret. You have been slain. First blood.
Have you been inting your ass off recently with stupidly easy champions that your friends let you to play as a passive-aggressive way to tell you that you suck at the game and should stop playing? Worry no more, as I have brought you something that's even more otherworldly retarded and easy to play. Only an inbred fuck-up with at least 12 completely different unique mental disabilities and a couple of severe psychological damages can fuck this one up. It's fast, it's tanky, and it deals a fuckload of damage. That's right, it's Rammus. After this guide, you will unlock the full potential of Rammus, allowing you to dive headfirst into the depths of hell that is preseason ranked. I would tell you to play this top so you won't get widowed into depression by some ranged top laners, but you'll probably end up facing a Jace or Heimerdinger because that shitty Arcane show just came out recently. Given the opportunity, I will personally go find those degenerates who plays ranged top laners, study their sleep schedule, go to their cottage while they're asleep, and whip out my gigantuous, girthy, and rock solid sledgehammer to smash their graphics card into pieces, leaving them with nothing but lasting psychological damage or an empty bank account. I'm not saying that I'm going to go out of my way to do this, but I am saying that I will do most things on stream for the low price of 10,000 channel points and $25 per month. Alright, let's move on to Rammus' abilities. Rammus passive, Asbestos Shell. Rammus' auto attacks flake stops from asbestos, allowing you to fill up the lungs of those climate change deniers with asbestos and suffocating them within. Q, Powerball. Rammus curls up, disarms, and losing 200 attack range, but speeds up over the duration of the ability, just like the Fitness Grand Pacer test that you have always been the first one out. About 5 years ago, you were able to proto-belt while in Q, basically giving you a budget version of Q Flash on a 45-second cooldown. But like all fun things in League, meta slaves and Riot Games' suppressive attitude towards fun and interactive gameplay saw the downfall of full AP Rammus. W, Defense Ball. Rammus curls up, slowing himself by 30% and gaining armor and magic resistance. This ability combined with your passive makes you into a great 1v1 duelist at level 1, so be sure to learn it first and forget about it. Don't be that fuck up that puts more than 1 point into this ability pre-level 13, because no fucking idiot will attack you while you have your spike ball active unless you use E, Taunt. It taunts the enemy, that's about it. It does give you a bit of attack speed for the entire taunt duration, but that shit's only useful during your laning phase or when you're playing some shitty jungle Rammus. But since you'll need to hold down the non-believers so you can fuck them harder, you'll need to max this ability second. R, Soaring Slam, a shittier version of Galio ult. You don't soar as high, knockback area smaller, travels less distance, and deals much less damage. Or in other words, a local discount store's store-brand Galio ult, but Rammus ult, just like Sound ult, does deal damage to turrets. So be sure to use it to demolish the enemy infrastructure whenever possible. Holy shit, Rammus' abilities are so bland. This shit physically, emotionally, and psychologically traumatized me more than my Asian parents ever could. On that note, let's move on to the fun part, the runes. Start by taking Electrocute, as this will be 90% of your damage. You can literally take anything for the other stuff and it will still work, because how dumb this build is, so just scatter points around and remember to click that save button. For summoners, be sure to take Ignite, as all top laners have some kind of mental block and will still try to 1v1 you, knowing that you have a 5th damaging ability. And again, F stands for Flash. As I alluded to 10 seconds ago, the build is what makes this shit dumb and lacks counterplay, so you can change your runes and summoners however you want, but not the build, so don't even try. The first item you're gonna grab from the shop is Crown of the Shattered Queen. With this non-tank tank item that gives more tankiness than all other tank items, it will transform Rammus from a worthless piece of shit to a slightly less worthless piece of shit, as the only thing you need from the item is the AP, health, ability haste, passive damage reduction, and just about everything aside from the mana. This item will allow you to one-shot the enemy without taking any damage. Next, pick up Banchees Veil, as this combined with Crown of the Shattered Queen will allow you to not just take absolutely 0 damage for the next 1.5 seconds, it will also allow you to bypass any chastity protection that the enemy may have. Be sure to pick up tier 2 boots so you can go as fast as possible, so you can get to your target before the enemy kills your dumbass. Then, pick up Rylai's Crystal Scepter. This, combined with your ult slow, will make the enemy slower than a quadriplegic trying to stride away from the humanitarian services while being stuck in an avalanche. After you have completed these items, finish off with Lichbane and Mean Hat. The combined damage up of your Q, R, Lichbane, and Electrocute should be more than capable of obliterating Swan's boyhood, leaving them more traumatized than if Swan were to break into their house and smash their GPU into pieces, then leaving a note saying, "Fuck this shit mid." And again, as a tank, your job is to engage, and this build is designed to be retard proof, allowing you to engage at any time, at anywhere, regardless if your team can feasibly follow up, because no matter what, you will still be able to take out one person on the enemy team. So in worst case scenario, you're still going to make this game into a 44. Alright, video's done. Stop by the stream sometimes. Sub if you enjoyed, like if you liked, and dislike if you didn't, and please leave a comment for the algorithm.